Today we're going to be making a Phage build. Now, why on earth would you use this gun? Well, this is not a gun for advanced players. It's not a gun for mainly, I'd say, people that want to get the most out of a weapon. This is simply just like kind of an Ignis Wraith, but it's singular. And it focuses on a singular target. As well as we will also be finding a way to make this spread fire build as efficient as possible for like priming and stuff if you want to do that. But that being said, guys, my name is ItzProton. I'm going to show you how to make your Phage into something awesome. And the stats, I'm warning you now, the stats will look horrible, but just bear with me and I'll explain it as beautifully as I can. The Phage is a weapon that is kind of like a shotgun. Instead, it's a beam. And it's kind of like an Ignis Wraith, a multi-Ignis Wraith. No, and I'm not saying the Ignis Wraith amplified by times 10. I'm just saying it's like a baby version, but just with little beams, if you get what I mean, like a laser beam. Now, the Phage has two modes. Upon firing the weapon, you will notice at start, when you hit fire, it spreads into like this star type of thing, like this infectious laser. And that's what's going to be useful here. Upon shooting and aiming down your sights, it will convert to a beam, which looks really nice. Okay, now, these are Steel Path Heavy Gunner 135 Grineer. Now, upon firing, you'll see that, this is hip fire, by the way, you'll just be proccing everything with some viral, you know, the damage is not that great, I know, 1, 2, but it's getting viral on, and that's what we want here. Now, it is status / projectile, which means each projectile will have a chance to proc status, I believe it is, as you can see right there. Now, upon aiming and zooming in, you'll notice that you'll see more status effects. And it's good against the body, but we're mainly going to want a head build. We're always going to start with our head build for our headshot people. And it's not that great, even with viral. But I want you to take note of something. Viral increases the damage towards the health, as you can see here, by 325%. With multiple stacks, I believe it is. I could be wrong, but I'm just going to put it here for you guys to see right now. There you go. Okay, but let's get straight into the build. And the elements that we're going to be using for this are going to be quite unusual. So yeah, let's get into it. So here we are in the arsenal. Now what we're going to do is, obviously, I'm going to be using my rifle amp build. You don't have to use your rifle amp build here. It's fine. It doesn't do that much. It just adds like that extra 25%, I believe it is. But coming to the most important part, the Phage. Now, the critical chance is 19%. Critical multiplier is 2x. The status / projectile, let's take note of that, status / projectile is 15.5. And it's already got viral on, so we don't need to quite focus a lot on viral. And the total is 35. Now, the build that I'm going to show you is going to scare some people off. In fact, you're going to be like, is this what is this? But I promise you, it'll work. So, this is the build that you're going to want to be running. This is Charged Shell, Galvanized Hell, Toxic Barrage, Chilling Reload. Anti-munitions is not needed. You can run something else, but I just chose to put that there to fill up the space. Primed Point Blank and Chilling Grasp. Now, before anyone goes to the comment section and be like, oh, but you can also run this and this. This is just a starting off build. This is where you would start off from. Okay? And obviously primary Deadhead. You can switch this out for primary Merciless. It does work well, but I use primary Deadhead for that headshot multiplier and that weapon recoil, as well as it lasts longer with 120% damage, and it stacks up to 3 times. Now, when you see your stats, you're going to be thinking, this is not great. I don't want to use this gun. But here's the elements that are going to make a difference here. Cold and corrosive. Now, cold does do more damage to sentient, but check this out. Cold causes enemies to move and will attack slower for each stack and will completely freeze for 3 seconds. Upon reaching 10 stacks, it's going to freeze them for 3 seconds if you get 10 stacks, sorry. Increase critical damage by 10% on the first stack with an additional 5% per stack. This effect doubles when frozen. Corrosive is going to obviously armor strip 80% with multiple stacks. Now, and it's effective against Grania and Kuva Grania, not so much Sentient. Now, your total is going to be 582.8. Now, let's get straight into what this build can do. And for those of y'all that have bared those horrendous stats, thank you. But let's get straight into it. Now, before I test out the Phage, sorry, I would really like some help because this is an interesting gun, and I actually want to get to know more about it. So if you have any other things that I can use, put them in the comment section. Love or hate, doesn't really matter. But yeah. Okay, so upon firing it, you're going to notice that you're going to be obviously proccing cold, you know, your viral, some slash if you have that equipped. But you'll notice that like the enemy will freeze, and it is also very good in shotgun mode. It gets better because when we aim and we close in, you can see that everything starts to fall into motion. Now with that cold, viral, and corrosive, see those criticals are really coming into play. Now, this is what happens when we shoot it at the head. Charged. It absolutely obliterates the target. Everything just gets obliterated. Now it is a singular fire weapon, but personally I don't when you compare this to other things as a Soma Prime, I'd say it's got a better starting off than the Soma Prime from what I believe. See that? But this is just for headshots. Now this is the go-to build, especially if you're a new player and you have this and you just want a nice singular fire weapon that you can just camp on like survival and beam down heads and doors. Like you can just do that. And it's a really nice weapon. Also, it's got a lot of multi-shot on when you start getting kills. But yeah, that is the Phage. Yes, but that is the Phage. That is the infectious weapon that not a lot of people use. I don't see a lot of people using this. And this mode is like really kind of addictive. I don't know why. But that is the Phage, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I have some great news. Some people might not like it. And some people might. I will be making the Destiny 2 content as well as raid guides on how to do raids, the ones that I already know how to do, as well as, you know, live streaming some Destiny 2 because I have been playing a lot of Destiny 2 recently. I am not a long time player of it, but I've been playing since Season of the Wish. And yeah, I actually enjoy the game. And yeah, I will make Destiny 2 content as well as Destiny 2 fashion as well. Now, I'm sorry I haven't been really uploading as much as I normally would. There's been some like stuff happening around the area. And a lot of, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, sorry if you can, but a lot of construction work, so it's a lot noisy, and the recording and the mic, you get what I mean. Now, yeah, but that is the Phage, guys. Thanks for all the massive support that I've been getting, and thanks for watching the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Follow, subscribe, and yeah, like the video. It really means a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy the Phage. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.